for example, 1 to 8. It tells you that measures 1 through measures 8, this is the path that happens. So those are the measure numbers of the dance that that floor plan describes. If there is no movement around the stage for measures 9 to 16, if the movement after that is in place, there won't be a floor plan for measures 9 to 16. The only time you will see a floor plan is when there is active movement through the stage space. But if there's movement that's generally in place, you will not be shown a floor plan. Yes. So if you see that the dancer starts in center stage, the floor plan is to show you that as you stage or direct or read that movement yourself, it needs to carry you all the way down to this corner. So it's giving you an idea of the scale of the movement, of how much space ideally you should try to use. Sometimes you'll see numbers beneath the floor plan, like this. See if you can think what this might mean. Well, these are going to stay the same. These are going to still be measure numbers. So this movement is happening, begins in measure 1, the third count, right, of measure 1, and this movement should be completed by the first count of measure 5. It's a little bit like astrophysics. Well, perhaps we're not that complicated yet, but wait till tomorrow. If there are 2 dancers on the stage, what have I got here? A man and a woman. And the woman's going to move like this, and the man is going to move like this. Who has the right of way? The woman. Okay. This tells you that the woman has priority. Her path is an uninterrupted one, and it's the man who will cross behind her. I've put this up. I'm working on the old rules of chivalry here. Let's say this is a ballet piece. This could happen. So a broken path means that dancer gives way, lets the other person cross in front, lets the other person have priority.
Does the face beam have to be in the same direction as the arrow?
No, this facing is telling you where the dancer is facing to begin this movement. So this dancer is facing the corner and is going to travel to the corner. Okay? Here the dancer is facing the front and is going to travel to the corner. It doesn't say that this person doesn't turn during the path, but it says that they begin facing front and eventually they're going to wind up all the way in the corner. All right. Sometimes you have 2 people dancing together and they do exactly the same thing. These 2 people are going to chassé down to the corner together, in which case you'll see a double arrow, which means clearly we want the director or the score reader to know that those people are traveling together. Single path for more than one dancer. Yes. You want a 10-headed arrow, don't you? You could also see this, Kathy, if you had a whole group of people and they're all moving together, you might also see this. which says the group, right, is moving together.
What if you had 5 going one way and 5 going the other?
Then you'd have,
How would you know it was 5?
yes, how would you know it's 5 of them? You often have individual, if lots of people are crossing in a floor plan, you'll have individual arrows for all of those 10 people. Unless they're in units, clearly visible units that go separate ways. But Day on Earth, where you have, not Day on Earth, what's the piece that was done at Juilliard last year? There is a time where you have tremendously complicated group movement. The floor plans need to be very large for the director to read them clearly because there are so many paths shown on each floor plan. All right, one last thing. If you retrace your steps, if the dancer retraces their steps, this was what it will look like. The initial travel will be normal size, and the retracing of steps will fit within it, will be somewhat smaller. So it's clear to you what happens first, and that then there is a return. Now we're moving to Roseland, Danceland. The tango. All right. Right off the bat, I want to scan this before we get lost in individual symbols. What do you see a lot of on this first page of the tango? You sure do. You see a lot. Look at all those backwards ends. Follow up the 2 stabs. They're all over the place. So the length of travel, we have long, deep steps. Good, Kathy. How come we have 2 stabs? Yes, we've got a couple dance here. Good. With a man and a woman. Here we have a man and a lady. Okay, well, this is slightly archaic. A man and a lady dancing. And the stabs, you notice, are joined. There's a line that links them together, so it's clear that these people are dancing together. What I would like you to do is to ignore the arms. I'm just interested in the steps, the turns, and the timing. As you'll see from the English, all of those complicated arms just mean you're in standard ballroom position. So once you get into that, you don't need to worry about the arms anymore. Look in measure 3 for the lady. It's interesting how old that word sounds already. You see this symbol. Yes.
It's even more lengthened.
Good. Even more lengthened. Double long. Not just long. Real long. Can you tell me what the rhythm is in the first 2 measures? You can count that for me. All right, meter of 4, but can you count those 2 measures?
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm interested in the next measure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So that turn is going to be a little snappy. Can you think tango style here? A little snappy turn on the and before again. Slow, 2, quick and quick and quick, and turn. All right, take a look at the next page. Tell me what the difference is between the turns in measure 5 and the turns in measure 6. Good. The turns in 6 are continuous. The turns in 5 are snappy. Good. They're short and they have no linking bow, so they're going to be very articulated. Okay, grab yourself a partner. See if you can figure this out.
Everyone?
Can I count you through the first 4 measures? Let me see what you have. Ready? First 4 measures. Let me count you through the music. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And good. That's fine. Thanks, David. Some of you are turning a little early in measure 2. Be careful you wait till the end. All right, keeping going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Terrific.
Okay, and then we do it again with long steps and slower. And they're continuous.
Let me see, just measure 5. Just measure 5. Trickle back, please. You see measure 5. Slowly. Ready? And 1, to 2, to 3, to 4. Good. Do that again, a little faster. Ready? 6, 7, and 1, to 2, to 3, to 4. Good. Again, up to tempo. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. From the beginning, music, please. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thanks, David. All right, so measure 5 is quite snappy, and then things slow down again. Got a nice little change of tempo there. You want to show it clearly, a little live spot, a little hot spot there. So in measure 6, you're being steered toward the diagonals. So you'll be going this way and this way. The thing to remember is when you step back on the right foot and turn on the right, you've got no weight on the left foot at all. Okay? So you're stepping back on the right, turning in the right, left foot's in the air. Step back on the left, turn on the left, right foot's in the air. Then your switching of feet will be clearer. Let's try the music, David, from the beginning, please. Okay, here's the music coming for people who want to practice with sound. Ready? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, not too bad. It's coming. My suggestion at this point is what needs practicing is the mechanics of measures 5 to the end. And you don't need to keep staring at your paper to do that. What you need to do is to get it in your body, right? And you know what it is supposed to be. Okay, so I would get rid of the papers. All they're going to do are hold you back at this point and practice the mechanics of those measures. I'll count you. From measure 5, 4 for nothing. 5. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Better. Good. See, you dance better without your papers, and you don't think so. You hold on to them like flapping chicken wings. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Terrific. All right, let's take a look at Daniel and Kathleen. Take a look at them. Rewind, would you, David? There's a certain seriousness that's very slightly dangerous looking. Ready? And. Good. Well done. Well done. All right, last time. Last chance. Ready? Anybody who wants, last time. Ant. Okay, coming. All right, let's take a short break here. You might want to review this with your partner if you're still fighting it out.